Energy is the lifeblood of global economy and society. As worldwide energy use increased over the preceding century, it bolstered and advanced the progress of human civilization. However, with that use, troubling crises were created, signaling warnings to human progress and survival. Challenges. We heavily rely on fossil fuels in energy consumption. Resource depletion, environmental pollution, and climate change have become major challenges for human beings. In the past 50 years, global fossil energy consumption witnessed exponential growth. Currently, global coal reserve can only sustain for another 110 years and 50 years for oil and natural gas. Fossil energy production, transportation, and usage cause severe air and water pollution as well as soil deterioration. Major world economies have taken active measures to cope with climate change, but the annual carbon dioxide emission keeps growing. Solution: building global energy interconnection, or GEI, to replace traditional energy with clean energy and electric power, or two replacements, increase electrification, or one increase, and restore fossil fuel to its basic attribute as an industrial raw material, or one restoration, is the fundamental way out to realizing the sustainable development of energy. Clean replacement refers to replacing fossil fuels with clean alternatives in energy development, such as solar, wind, and hydro energy in energy production. Electricity replacement refers to replacing coal, oil, and gas by clean electricity from afar in energy consumption. Increasing electrification emphasizes increasing electricity in the energy mix and meeting the energy demand with better energy conversion efficiency. Restoring fossil fuel to its basic attribute as an industrial raw material can create greater value for socioeconomic development. In essence, GEI is smart grid plus UHV grid plus clean energy. It is an important platform on which clean energy can be developed, transmitted, and consumed on a massive scale worldwide. Smart grid is highly flexible and adaptable and can meet the demand for user-friendly interactive services and clean energy and distributive power source integration. UHV power grids are the backbone of GEI. They can realize 10 gigawatts power transmission and interconnection from several thousand kilometers away. Centralized and distributive clean energy reserves constitute a major part of energies transmitted by GEI, which fundamentally ensures eliminating the over-reliance of fossil fuels and realizing clean and low-carbon growth and sustainable development. In essence, GEI is a large interconnected power grid system. Now, the conditions are favorable to build GEI. Technically, UHV AC and DC technologies have become mature. Now, China has developed 17 UHV AC and DC projects, which have become an energy corridor for west-east and north-south power transmission, integrating hydro, thermal, wind, and PV power. Economically, clean energy generation has become more cost-efficient. It is expected that wind and PV power generation will be more competitive than fossil energy before 2025. Politically, the signing of the Paris Accord created a favorable environment for the building of GEI. Building GEI can be divided into three phases: domestic interconnection, intracontinental interconnection, and intercontinental interconnection. European grid interconnection, a segment of the GEI, is the focal point and necessary pathway to fulfill EU 2050 energy roadmap tasks. The shared common understanding and infrastructure of grid connection has laid a sound basis for enhanced power interconnection and wider clean energy use. In North Europe, countries possess an abundance of clean energy resources such as wind and hydropower. This region plays an important role in promoting clean development and grid interconnection in the whole Europe. With the establishment of GEI, the development and transmission of clean energy resources will encourage expansion spanning from North Europe to the Arctic regions. Therefore, the major priority of future European interconnection is to strengthen the North European power grid construction as one of the key standing ends. Action. In March 2016, Global Energy Interconnection Development and Cooperation Organization, or GIDECO, was established in Beijing, China. Now, GIDECO has more than 300 members from 40 countries across 5 continents. In the past year, GIDECO has made significant progress. It has built a high-level platform for international cooperation to strengthen the concept promotion in an all-round way. It has established high-end think tanks to carry out research on major issues concerning energy, economy, society, and the environment. It has strengthened cooperation with multiple regional organizations and government departments of related countries to jointly promote the building of GEI. Building GEI has become a global consensus and joint action. GEI has received positive responses from such international organizations as European Union, African Union, International Energy Agency, World Bank Group, the International Electrotechnical Commission, and government departments, enterprises, institutes, and universities, which lays good foundation to accelerate GEI. UN Secretary-General Mr. Antonio Guterres seconded the inclusion of GEI into 2030 Sustainable Development Agenda to guide countries' participation in the progress. Prospect. GEI provides huge multifaceted benefits. It can make full use of time zone differences, season differences, power price differences, and resource differences to promote global power trade and reduce energy cost. It can promote clean energy development, secure energy supply, and make electric power accessible and affordable for all. It can promote low carbon development and effectively control global warming. It can help turn clean energy resource reserves in Africa and Latin America into economic benefits to narrow regional gap and reduce international disputes. It can promote the development of energy, information, and transportation integration, or EITI, to foster new engines for world economic development. We hope to take joint actions with all sides to turn the world into a bright, peaceful, and harmonious global village of green lands and blue skies, with smooth information flow, well-developed traffic, and sustainable energy for all.